Today we will solve the grand test to physics paper solutions here. Now we start from the first question. What is the first question here? The dimensions of the ratio of linear momentum to angular momentum. Here the ratio of linear momentum to angular momentum. Linear momentum is P, angular momentum is L. The formula is mp by here angular momentum formula is mpr. Now what is we are getting here? 1 by r. 1 by r means here when the dimensional r means the distance we are taking here. The dimensional formula is L. So we are getting here L power of minus 1. Dimensional formula is L power of minus 1. A option is correct. Next we come to the second question. Now in the second question, see here. Now what is given here? Given that here mod a bar plus b bar is equal to mod a bar minus b bar. This relation is not true. When? That is asking in this question here. Now when the not true, first we substitute the a bar equal to 0. 0 plus b bar is equal to 0 minus b bar. So mod b bar is equal to minus mod b bar. B bar equal to b bar. So this relation is true. Now b bar equal to 0. Here a bar plus 0 bar is equal to a bar minus 0 bar. So a bar equal to a bar. Here a equal to a. This relation also true. Now third one also we check it here. Here from the relation, that relation is given as a mod a bar plus b bar is equal to mod a bar minus b bar. Now we are writing this one under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta is equal to under root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. Now squaring on both sides, a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. This is squaring on both sides. Now a square cancel and b square cancel. This value is what will be here? 4ab cos theta is equal to 0. So cos theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to 90 degrees. Means third option we are checking here. A bar is perpendicular to b bar. Means a bar equal to 0 is right, b bar equal to 0 is right, a bar is perpendicular to b bar also right. Now which is wrong here? Which is not true? A bar is parallel to b bar is wrong. Right. This is the second question. We go to the third question. Right, a body is dropped from the top of the building, reaches to the foot of the building in 2 seconds. The height of the building is. This is a freely falling. Freely falling means initial velocity is 0. We use the formula S is equal to ut plus of at square. Now u equal to 0 means h is equal to of into freely falling means in the place of the a I am writing gd square. Here g value 9.8 is given, time also given 1/2 into 9.8 into time is 2 seconds. Here 2 square is coming here. 2 getting cancelled. Now h is equal to 9.8 into 2 is equal to 19.6 meters. That is the option D is right. Next we go to the fourth question. Here what is the fourth question is there? Now listen here, two particles A and B are start simultaneously from a point P with velocities 20 meter per second and 30 meter per second. Two particle velocities are given. UA is equal to, now UA is equal to 20 meter per second. Next to second particle initial velocity is given 30 meter per second. Now here the accelerations are equal in equal magnitude but in the opposite direction. Means one is taken as a positive, another one is taken as a negative. When A overtakes B, its velocity is 30 meter per second. Means A velocity, A final velocity is given. That is what is given here 30 meter per second. Now B velocity is how much? That is the question. Both are traveling at the same distance. Now we use the formula V A square minus Q A square is equal to 2AS. Same distance, acceleration I have taken as positive here. Now S is equal to V A square minus Q A square by 2A. Now what is we are getting here? S is equal to VA. VA is equal to 30 square minus UA is 20 square by 2A. This is the equation number 1. Next we can write here for the UV for B particle also. B particle also we are writing here VB square minus UV square is equal to minus 2A. So while writing the minus means acceleration taken as a minus, because both are in equal magnitude but in the which direction? Opposite direction. That's the reason I am writing as a minus. Here VB is we have to find the VB square minus UV is 30 square is equal to minus 2A into here S value is 30 square minus 20 square by 2A. That is I am substituting from equation 1. Now what will be there here? 2A is cancelled. Now VB square minus 900 is equal to minus 900 minus 400. Now what is we are getting here? The answer is here VB square minus 900 is equal to, we are getting as a minus 500. Now VB square is equal to, we are getting as a 400 when taking 900 here. Now VB is equal to under root of 400. Now VB is equal to 20 meter per second. Which option is correct here? B option is correct. Right, this is the here fourth question. Here VB is equal to 20 meter per second. Next we go to the fifth question here. A ball rolls on the top of the stationary horizontal with velocity 4.5 meter per second. Each step is 0.2 meter high and 0.3 meter wide. Here G value also given. When the ball strikes the edge to the nth step, where n is, means we find the number of steps. This is a step problem. Totally I am considered as n steps here. Now each step is having the height is 0.2. Total height n steps means n step height is 0.2 n. Now another one is the n step. So each step width is 0.3. Means n step width is taken as a 0.3 into n. Now this is the vertical distance, this is the horizontal distance. Vertical distance traveled by the, here what is here? Ball. Vertical distance traveled by the ball can be written as what is here? Half into, here we taken as a GT square. Y is equal to half into GT square. G value also given here. That is the vertical distance is equal to 0.2 n is equal to half GT square. This is given to equation number 1. Now next here horizontal distance x is equal to u into t. Here this is the velocity is given. That is the horizontal velocity. Horizontal velocity is equal to 4.5 meter per second is given. So we substitute here x is equal to, here horizontal distance already we know that here 0.3 n is equal to, here that is the velocity is 4.5 into t. From this we get the t value. T equal to 0.3 n by 4.5. Now this value is equal to, here 3 by 45 n. Now this is given to equation number 2. Equation 2, substitute in equation 1. Now we are getting here 0.2 n is equal to half into g into t. T is equal to 3 by 45 n whole square. When solving this one, we can get the number of steps. N value is equal to 9. Number of steps is the 9 is it. We can solve this equation. We get the final answer is number of steps is the 9. Next we come to the sixth question. What is the sixth question? Here see here. A stone of mass 1 kg tied to the one end of the string, length 1 meter is given. That is having the constant speed is 4 meter per second. The tension is given. Now this is the vertical circular motion problem here. Now this is the, we are taken as a stone here is there. This is the theta. This is mg. Now this is what is here mg cos theta. This is the tension. Now we are writing here from this, here T equal T minus mg cos theta is provided the centripetal force. That is I am taken as a mv square by L. L is the length of the string. Now from this, here T equal to tension T is equal to mg cos theta plus by M. Now tension is given here. Tension is equal to 6. Mass is equal to 1 kg. Acceleration due to gravity is taken as a near about is taken as a 10, and cos theta we don't know. We have to find the theta value, and M is equal to 1. Speed is given. Speed is equal to 4 meter per second. 4 square by length. Now length is equal to 1 meter is given. Now what is here? 6 equal to 10 cos theta plus 16. Now from this we are getting here 10 cos theta is equal to minus 10. Cos theta is equal to minus 1. So we are getting here cos theta is equal to minus 1 means theta is equal to 180 degree. Theta is equal to 180 degrees means here theta value 180 degrees means that is this is the position of the what is here position of the what is here stone is there, that is the theta is equal to 180 means angle is this theta value taken as a 180 means here this is the position is there. That is the position means that is what is here at the top of the circle. It is not at the bottom of the circle, it is at the top of the circle. Here which option is correct here? A option is correct. Next we come to the 7th question. A body is rest on the ground, then when body is rest on the ground here, when the body is rest on the ground here, this is the weight is acting in the downward direction, normal reaction is acting in the upward direction. So which option is here? No force is acting on the body. Second option, the body is acted upon by the weight alone. Weight alone is not acting. Weight and normal reaction is acting. The net downward force acting on the body is equal to the net upward force. Net downward force is the weight. Net upward force is the what is here? Normal reaction. Both are the equal. So which option is correct here? C option is correct. Next we come to the 8th question. Starting from a rest, the body is slides down 45 degrees inclined plane. In twice the time it takes a slide down the same distance, options of the friction. Here in the presence of the friction, the time is taken as a t1. In the options of the friction, same distance, slide down same distance in the options of the friction. Twice the time taken as a twice. t1 is equal to 2t2. This is presence of the friction, this is the options of the friction. Now time t1 formula I am writing here 2s by a1. This is a1 is the acceleration we can take in the presence of the friction. This is the under root of 2s by a2. This is the options of the friction. Now what is I am writing in the presence of the friction? Acceleration when the body slides down on the inclined plane. When the body slides down on the inclined plane, the acceleration formula is g into sin theta into us cos theta. That is the us cos theta, that is the acceleration formula is there. We know that already. Now under root of this is the 2s by, in the options of the friction, here us value is equal to 0, mu value, you can take here mu is given friction, mu cos theta. In the options of the friction means mu value is 0, means this value is mu cos theta value is 0, means remaining is g sin theta. Now distance is the same. Now when here distance is the same, angle also given in the problem. Here squaring on both sides, we can get the what is here. Here 2s also cancel, g also cancel. Now we are getting here squaring on both sides, sin theta minus mu cos theta is equal to 1 by. Here half of given, here 2 times is given, here 2 also is there. Here also we are getting here 2 square is equal to. Here that is our slides down same distance twice is given. So we are getting here 4. This is the 2 is there. Now we are getting here this value is equal to totally this is a squaring means of 4 by sin theta we are getting here. 4 by sin theta. Now what is here when solving this equation? Here sin theta minus mu cos theta 4 by sin theta. Now what is here? Sin theta is equal to 4 sin theta minus 4 mu cos theta. Now from this we are getting here minus 3 sin theta is equal to minus 4 mu cos theta. Now from this we are getting here mu is equal to minus getting cancelled, mu is equal to 3 by 4 tan theta. Now tan theta value is equal to 45, 3 by 4 tan 45. Now what is we are getting here 3 by 4 into 1, this value is equal to 0.75. Now B option is correct. Next we come to the ninth question. A plank of thickness x can just stop a bullet moving with a speed of √3 meter per second. The speed of the bullet that can be just stopped by a plank of thickness 3x is given. Now we are writing here work done W is equal to formula of mv square. Now first of all this can be written as F into thickness is x is equal to half into m into first velocity is given √3 whole square √3 whole square. Now F into x, this thickness is taken as x. Work done is equal to force into displacement. F into x is equal to half into m into 3. This is given to equation number 1. Next thickness is increases to what is here 3x. Velocity we have to find here. F into 3x is equal to same equation we are writing here m into here velocity v taken here. This is the v1 square. This is given to equation number 2. Now equation 1 by equation 2. When equation 1 by equation 2, ff cancel, xx also cancel, 1 by 2m, 1 by 2m also cancel. Remaining is what there here 1 by 3 is there. 1 by 3 is equal to here 3 is remaining 3 by v1 square. So what is we are getting here? v1 square is equal to 9. v1 is equal to 3 meter per second. So 3 meter per second both are given here. A option and C option both are the same given. Here both options are the correct. v1 is equal to 3 meter per second. Next we come to the 10th question. A body of mass m accelerates uniformly from rest to gain a velocity v1 in time v1. The instantaneous power developed as a function of time. Now first of all we are given here coming from rest accelerate and uniformly accelerated motion. Here v is equal to u plus at. Here v1 initial velocity is equal 0, time given as a t1. Now what is we are getting here? v1 is equal to a into t1. Now what is here? First from this we find the acceleration. Acceleration is v1 by t1. Next what is asking in the question here? Power is instantaneous power is asking here. Power is equal to formula. Instantaneous power is equal to formula here F into V, force into velocity. Now power is equal to power instantaneous can be written as a force. Force is equal to mass into acceleration into velocity. So P instantaneous is equal to mass into acceleration. Velocity acceleration is equal to velocity by time. Velocity is equal to acceleration into time. In the place of the v, writing here a into t. Now P instantaneous is equal to m a square into t. Now from this we are getting here P instantaneous is equal to m into there already acceleration value we are getting here. That value is equal to v1 by t1 whole square. v1 by t1 whole square into t. Now what is here? P instantaneous is equal to m into v1 square by t1 square into t. m into v1 square t by what is here? t1 square. Which option is correct here? This is the B option is correct. m v1 square t by t1 square. Right. This is the 10th question. Next we come to the 11th question. A body of mass m while falling vertically downward under gravity breaks into two pieces. One is a B piece, another C piece. That masses is m by 3 and 2m by 3. The center of mass of the B and C taken together shift compared to the body A towards. Means what is the meaning of this one? Means when the body is falling, it is dividing into the here. What is here? Two parts here. One is having mass m by 3, 2m by 3. In this case, the center of mass of the body cannot be changes. Center of mass here before here what is here breaking, after breaking center of mass is the same. That's the reason here compared to the A that here both B and C what is here pieces that does not shift. That is which option is correct here? B option is correct. The reason is the center of mass after breaking center of mass of the B and C is same as the center of mass of the A. That center of mass does not changes. So it is does not shift. Here B option is correct. Next to come to the 12th question. Now here always here starting it is a rolling motion, rolls down without slipping. Here in the rolling motion total energy, total kinetic energy asking in this question. The total kinetic energy can be written as that is a K total is equal to here of mv square. This is due to translational motion of I omega square. This is due to rotational motion. Here this is what is here rolling motion means what is here? It is a combination of here translation motion and what is here? This is a rotational motion. Now k total is equal to can be written as a of mv square. The axis in moment of inertia of the what is here? Hollow sphere. Hollow sphere can be written as a 2 by 3 m r square. 2 by 3 m r square. Here omega is equal to can be written as v by r whole square. V is equal to r omega. Here omega is equal to v by r. Here this is r square. R square is getting cancelled. 2 also getting cancelled. Now 1 by 2 mv square plus 1 by 3 m. Now r square cancel, getting cancelled means this is a 1 by 2 m. What is getting here? mv square. Here mv square taking the common. This is a 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. This is we are getting here. When calculating this one, this is 5 by 6. Here 5 by 6 mv square. Here which option is correct? Here A option is correct. This is the total kinetic energy. Next we come to the 13th question. What is the 13th question here? In the 13th question, gravitational field is given. We have to find the gravitational potential. We use the formula. We know that here minus E bar dot dr bar. Now V is equal to integration of E bar. E bar is equal to minus 20 into I cap plus j cap dot d bar can be written as dx I cap plus dy j cap. Now what is here? V is equal to this value is dot product. I cap into I cap is 1, j cap into j cap is 1. Now minus 20 into remaining is dx plus dy. Minus plus is there. 20 into dx plus dy. When integrating this one, v is equal to 20 into we are getting x plus y. But that potential is asking at origin 0 comma 0 means in the place of the x 0, in the place of the y also we substitute the 0. 0 into here 0 plus 0, this value is equal to we are getting as a 0. This is the potential is here A option is correct, that value is 0. Right, 13th question this is it. Next we see the 14th question. Now what is a projectile is fired vertically upwards on the surface of the earth, half of the escape velocity. Speed is equal to the half of the maximum height reached by the projectile. At the maximum height, velocity is 0. It is having only maximum height potential energy. On the surface, it is having the two energies, kinetic energy and potential energy. So first of all, on the surface, I am writing here Gmm by r. This is the potential energy on the surface. Next, kinetic energy on the surface can be written as half mv square. That is on the surface. But at the maximum height, it is having only potential energy because velocity is 0, kinetic energy is 0, r plus h. Now, here what is the given another condition? Now the speed is equal to the half of the escape velocity. Means v is equal to half of the escape velocity. Now v is equal to half into under root of 2gr. This is the escape velocity formula. Now v is equal to half into under root of 2 into gm by r square into r. G equal to gm by r square. Now r cancel. Now what is we are getting here? V is equal to half into under root of 2gm by r. Now what is here squaring this one? V square is equal to 1 by 4 into 2gm by r. Here 2 ones are 2 twos are. Now what is we are getting here? gm by r. We are getting here v square is equal to gm by 2r. This value substitute here. Now what is we are getting here? Minus gmm by r plus 1 by 2 into m into gm by r is equal to we are getting here minus gmm by r plus h. Now this is a gm by r plus h. This is what is here gm by 2r. Now when solving this one, we are getting here that is a h value. When solving this one, we are getting the h value is equal to r by 3. Now this value means which option is correct here? B option is correct. Solve this equation here. Take the gm common. Solve this one. We are get the h value is equal to r by 3. Next, coming to the 15th question. A solid sphere of radius 20 cm is subjected to uniform pressure. Now we are getting, if the bulk modulus is given, the decrease in the value is asking, that value is approximately asking here. Now bulk modulus B equal to P into pressure by change in the value by initial value. Now what is here? Change in the value is asking. Now what is here? Delta V by V. Now we can take in the calculation. We are decreasing. Decreasing means we can take the, here what is the minus value we are getting here? P into, now P by V we are getting. Now delta V is equal to P by V into V. Now what is here? The pressure is given 10 power of 6. Now delta V is equal to, pressure is given as a 10 power of 6, and pressure bulk modulus of the given, what is the given bulk modulus? 1.7 into 10 power of 11, and the, what is here? Sphere of radius 20 cm is given. So value we are writing here 4 by 3 pi r. Here what is here? Radius is equal to how much given? 20 cm. Means 20 into 10 power of minus 2 meters. Now substitute this value. Delta V is equal to 10 power of 6 by 1.7 into 10 power of 9 into 4 by 3 into 3.14 into R value 20 into 10 power of minus 2 whole cube. When calculating this one value, we are getting near about delta V value is equal to 0.2 centimeter cube. Which option is correct here? A option is correct. Next we come to the 16th question. What is here? 16th question is here. The length cross sectional area is given, Young modulus is given, work done is asking here. Work done is equal to formula of into stress into strain into value. In terms of the Young modulus they are asking. So y is equal to, what is the formula? Stress by strain. So stress is equal to, we are writing here y into strain. So now formula changes as work done is equal to half into, here y into strain, here substituting here y into strain. What is we are getting here? Y into strain square into value. Strain means change in the length by original length. Now what is I am writing here? Half into, now what is asking here? The work done is asking here. Length is given. The change in the length is, what is here? X. Stretched means X is given. Change in the length by strain means change in the length by original length. Means X square by L square, original length. Value can be written as area into length. Length, what is here? Cancel. What is we are getting here? Y is there. Now this is the Y. Now what is this value here? We are getting here y a x square by a cancel means what is we are getting here? Y a x square by 2a. Means which option is correct here? B option is correct. Next we go to the, here what is here? B option is correct. Next we go to the 17th question. A film of water is formed between the two straight parallel wires, each having the 10 cm long and at separation of 0.5 cm. Now the work done increase the separation between the wires is 1 mm. Now what is here? First of all, we find the tension of the, here this is the film. So film we are considering film of water means the tension formula is F by 2L. Now force is equal to T into 2L. Film is having two side surface, that's the reason 2L considered. Now what is here? Force is equal to tension. Now the increasing formed by straight by 10 cm separation. The work done, surface tension is given here. That is the surface tension is equal to 7.0 into 10 power of minus 2 into length. Now what is given? Each having the 10 cm long means 10 into 10 power of minus 2. The surface tension is 7.0 into 10 power of minus 2. Now what is we are getting here? This value is 7 to 14 into 10 power of minus 3 Newton. Minus 4 here, 10 power of minus 3 Newton. That is the force we are getting. Now what is asking here? Work done. Work done is equal to formula force into displacement, increasing length. That is the separation between them is increases by how many mm? millimeter here? 1 millimeter. So what is it getting here? 14 into 10 power of minus 3 into separation is 1 millimeter, means 1 into 10 power of minus 6. Now what is we are getting here? W is equal to 14 into 10 power of minus 6. Now 14 into 10 power of minus 6 means 1.4 into 10 power of minus 5 Newton. Now which option is correct here? D option is correct. Next we come to the 18th question. Work W is required to form a spherical bubble of value V from a given soap solution. The work, how much work is needed to spherical bubble of value 2V. Now the work done in case of the spherical bubble, now what is that is taken as work done formula 8 pi r square into T. Now value, here spherical form is given, V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. From this we are writing here, this is a V is directly proportional to r cube. R cube is directly proportional to V. Now r is proportional to V to the power of 1 by 3. Now what is we are getting here? From this we know that here W is proportional to r square, but r is proportional to 1 by 3, means proportional to in the place of the r V by 3 whole square. Now W is proportional to V to the power of 2 by 3. Now from this we are writing here W1 by W2 we are writing here. W1 by W2 is equal to V1 power of 2 by 3 by V2 power of 2 by 3. Now for starting work done is W is given. W by W2 is equal to starting volume is V is A, V to the power of 2 by 3 by here 2V whole power of 2 by 3. V we cancel. Now what is we are getting here? W by W2 is equal to 1 by 2 whole power of 2 by 3. Now what is getting here? W2 is equal to W into 2 square. 2 square is equal to 4. 2 power of 2 by 3. Now W is equal to W into 2 square whole power of 1 by 3. Now W2 is equal to W into 4 power of 1 by 3. Now which option is correct here? 4 power of 1 by 3 into W is. Now that is which option is correct here? D option is correct. Next we come to the 19th question. Now here what is here? This is a relation between what is here Fahrenheit and centigrade. We know that there is a relation between the Fahrenheit and the centigrade. That is, we know that here Fahrenheit and the centigrade relation is here. This is C by 100 is equal to F minus 32 by 180. Now this one is cancelled. 2 5s are 2 9s are. Now C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. The Fahrenheit given. Centigrade given minus 183. Now what is we are getting here? Minus 183 by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. Now F minus 32 is equal to 183 into 9 by 5. Now F is equal to 32 minus of 183 into 9 by 5. This is near about, we are getting here 297 degree Fahrenheit. Now D option is correct. F value is equal to minus 297 degree Fahrenheit. That is, when calculating this one, we are getting minus 297 degree Fahrenheit. Which option is correct here? D option is correct. This is a 19th question. Next we come to the 20th question. Now this is what is here? A pendulum Jason question here. That is what is asking here. How much fast or slow will clock run? In 10 power of 6. Here just mistake is there. 10 106. This is the 10 power of 6 seconds. Now what is here? Now here this is we have to find the that is the time difference they are asking here. Now we know that formula delta T by T is equal to half into alpha into delta theta. Delta theta is the temperature difference. Now delta T is equal to half into alpha into delta theta into T. Now delta theta is equal to half into alpha. Alpha value is given, that is alpha in air 10 power of minus 6. So temperature difference. Yeah, temperature difference is 20 degrees, 30 degrees, means 10 degrees into time. First of all, the time is given is how much here? 0.5. Now this is the 0. Here clock will run in 10 power of 6. Time is given as a 10 power of 6. Now what is here? 2 ones are 2 5s are 10 power of minus 6 plus the answer. Now what is here? Delta t is equal to 5 seconds. Means how much slow is there? This is the formula for slow here. 5 seconds slow. That is the here which option is correct here? D option is correct here. That is the 5 seconds slow. That is delta t is equal to we are getting 5 seconds. Next question number 21. Now the temperature of 2 moles of gas which was held at constant value, that is changing from here the internal energy is found to be 80 joules. The specific field is asking here. The internal energy delta U, change in the internal energy is equal to formula NCV into delta T. Now change in the internal energy is what is here? 80 we are getting here. Here this is the 2 moles of gas is given here 2 into CV. CV value we have to find here. Temperature difference is equal to how much here? 100 minus 120 is equal to 20. Now what is here? This is CV is equal to 80 by 40 is equal to how much here? 2 joule mole inverse and what is here? K inverse. Now here 2 joule mole inverse K inverse means which option is correct here? A option is correct. Next we move to the question number 22. Here when the ideal gas, monatomic gas is heated at constant pressure, the fraction of energy supplied will increase the internal. When ideal monatomic gas is, the fraction of heat energy supplied will increase the internal energy. Now what is we are writing here? Fraction is asking here. Now dq by du is asking. dq is equal to ncv dt, du is equal to ncv dt. N cancel, dq dt cancel. dq by du is equal to cp by cv. cp by cv means we are getting here. This is the fraction is which fraction is asking here? Increase in the what is here? This is the increases the internal energy. Internal energy increases means cv by cp. du by dq is asking here. du by dq is equal to, first we find the du by dq is equal to n. Here what is the internal energy is ncv dt by ncv dt. Here n cancel, dt dt cancel. Now du by dq is equal to cv by cv. cv by cv means 1 by gamma. Now here this is a monatomic gas is given. Monatomic gas means gamma is equal to 1 plus 2 by f is equal to 1 plus 2 by 3. Monatomic gas degrees of freedom is 3. Now 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 by 3. Gamma is equal to 5 by 3. Here substitute here. Now du by dq is equal to 1 by gamma. 1 by gamma is equal to what we are getting here? 5 by 3 is reciprocal means 3 by 5. Here C option is correct. This is a question number 22. Next we move to the question number 23. Now 22 grams of carbon dioxide 27 degrees mixed with the 16 grams of oxygen at 37 degrees centigrade. The temperature of the mixture is, the temperature of the mixture I consider as a theta. Theta is the temperature of the mixture. Now 22 grams of carbon dioxide means we are using here, that is a mixture, their formula N1 CV1 into delta T is equal to N2 CV2 into delta T, change in the temperature, here delta T1 and delta T2. Now N1 means we are writing here first CV1 and CV2 we have to find here. Carbon dioxide CV1 is equal to R by gamma minus 1. Now R by gamma minus 1 means that is for the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide means polyatomic. Polyatomic means gamma is equal to 1 plus 2 by 6 degrees of freedom. Now what is we are getting here? 2 ones are 2 threes are here 1 plus 1 by 3 is equal to 4 by 3 we are getting gamma value. Now what is here? CV1 is equal to R by here 4 by 3 minus 1. Now CV1 is equal to calculating this one 3R we are getting. Next we find the CV2. CV2 means this is for the what is here? Oxygen. Oxygen means diatomic. Diatomic means here what is here? Here also R by gamma minus 1. Here oxygen is a diatomic means R gamma here find here gamma is equal to 1 plus diatomic means 5 degrees of freedom. Now what is we are getting here? 1 plus 2 by 5 means 7 by 5 degrees of freedom. Now CV2 is equal to R by 7 by 5 minus 1. 7 by 5 minus 1 means this is 5R by 2. 5 by 2 R. This is CV2. Now these values are CV1 and CV2 values are we are getting here, and N1 and N2 directly I am writing here. That is N1 means mole. Mole means what is a mass by molecular weight. 22 by carbon dioxide molecular weight is 44, and CV1. CV1 value is equal to 3R. Now temperature difference. Here final temperature, here temperature of the mixture is theta. Final minus here theta minus 27 is equal to next is here N2. N2 is we are writing for the what is there 16 grams of oxygen. Here 16 by 32 molecular weight. Now what is there CV2 for oxygen CV2? What is we are getting here 5R by 2. Next what is below there here, that is here 37 final here 37 degree temperature is there. 37 minus here the final temperature is theta. When calculating this one we are getting near about. Here what we are getting theta value is equal to 32 degrees centigrade. Yeah, C option is correct. Next we move to the question number 24. The ideal gas of a pressure T is adiabatically compressed to the density becomes the n times. Density is n times means value is becomes to be 1 by n times. That is remember because density and value is reciprocal to each other. So V2 is equal to what is I am writing here V1 by n, because here density n times means value is 1 by n times. The pressure is adiabatic. In the adiabatic process we know that here formula PV power of gamma is equal to K. Now what is we are getting here V1 power of gamma is equal to V2 power of gamma. Now what is asking? The final pressure is asking. P2 is asking. P1 is given. P1 equal to V. V1 power of R is equal to. Now what is here? P2 into V2. V2 is equal to what we know that here V1 by N whole power of R. Now what is we are getting here? V1 power of R is equal to V2 into V1 power of R by N power of R. Now V1 power of R, V1 power of R cancel. V2 is equal to P into N power of R. Or n power of R into T. Which option is correct here? A option is correct. Next we move through the question number 25. What is the question number? The amplitude of the damped harmonic oscillator becomes half of the original value in 1 minute. That is a formula for amplitude of the damped harmonic oscillator. A is equal to A0 e to the power of minus T. That is half in 1 minute. Half in 1 minute means A is equal to A0 by 2 is equal to A0 into B power of 1. A0 is cancelled. 1 by 2 is equal to e to the power of minus B. Now what is here? 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by e power of B. So e power of B equal to 2. This is equation number 1. In 3 minutes amplitude is reduces by 1 by n time. 1 by n time means what is I am writing here? This is here 1 by n time means A0 by n is equal to A0 e to the power of minus B into using this formula here in the place of the A0 by n, A0 e to the power of minus B. Time. Here time is given as how many minutes here? 3 minutes. Now this is what is here A0 cancel. 1 by n is equal to e to the power of minus 3b. Same here taking here 1 by n is equal to 1 by e to the power of 3b. Cross multiplication e to the power of 3 by e to the power of 3b is equal to n. Now n value is required. N is equal to e to the power of 3b. N is equal to e to the power of b whole cube. But e to the power of b equal to 2 is there from the equation 1. Now what is here? 2 cube. So n value is equal to we are getting as an 8. N is equal to 8. Which option is correct here? B option is correct. Next we go to the question number 26. Now what is this question here? A particle executes simple harmonic motion between x equal to minus a and x equal to plus a. The time taken to go from 0 to a by 2 is t1. Means amplitude is a by 2, time is t1 is there. We know that formula x is equal to a sin omega t plus x is equal to a sin omega t. Initial phase is taken is just x is equal to we can consider as a x is equal to a sin omega t. Now what will be here? X is equal to a sin omega t means the amplitude is becomes to be a by 2 in a time t1. The time 0 to what is given here? Amplitude is 0 to a by 2 in a time t1. 0 to a by 2 in a time t1. So amplitude, final amplitude is a by 2. A by 2 is equal to a sin, here omega is equal to omega into t1 I am writing. Here a cancel. 1 by 2 is equal to sin omega into t1. 1 by 2 is nothing but in the sin 30. Sin 30 is equal to sin omega into t1. Now what is here? Sin 30 means pi by 6 is equal to now what is here? Sin pi by 6 is equal to sin omega into t1. Sin getting cancelled. Now omega t1 is equal to pi by 6. Now omega is equal to what? We know that here 2 pi by t into t1 is equal to pi by 6. Now what is here? This is pi by getting cancelled. From this we are getting here t1 by t is equal to t1 by t is equal to what is here? t1 by t 2t1 by t is equal to what is we are getting here? 1 by 6. Now what is here? First t1 is required. t1 equal to what is here? t by 12. Next we find out what is that? The time taken to go from a by 2 to a. Total time is t2. Means total here amplitude is considered. A by 2 to a is considered. Now what is I am writing here from the formula? X is equal to a sin omega t. Total amplitude is equal to a sin omega into total amplitude is a. Total time is taken as a t1 plus t2. The 0 to a, here it is coming in 0 to a by 2, it is coming in time t1. Here 0 to a, total time is considered. Up to this one is t2. t1 plus t2 is considered. So now what is here? A is cancelled. Now 1 is equal to sin omega into t1 plus t2. Sin omega is equal to what is here? Sin 90 is coming here. Sin 90 means sin pi by 2 is equal to sin omega into t1 plus t2. That sin is cancelled. Pi by 2 is equal to omega into t1 plus t2. Now what is we are getting here from this? t1 plus t2 is equal to t1 plus t2 into 2 pi by t is equal to t by 2 we are getting here. From this here what is here? 2 pi by t is equal to, now what is here? Pi by 2 is equal to, here this is a pi by 2 is equal to what we know that here pi by 2 is equal to 2 pi by t into t1 plus t2. Now pi cancel. Now from this we are getting here t is equal to, here we are taking here this one, t is equal to what is here? 4 into t1 plus t2. Here t1 plus t2 is equal to t by 4. Now what is required here? t1 we are getting here. t1 is equal to t by 2. t2 is equal to t by 4 minus t1. Now t by 4 minus t by 12. LCM is we are getting here 3t by 12. Means so t2 is 3t by 12. t1 is t1 by 2. So what is here? From this we are getting here concluded that t2 is greater than of t1. Then which is here? t2 is large. t1 here which option is correct here? t1 less than of t2. Means t2 is larger here comparison to t1. Here this is the question number 26. Next we move to the question number 27. What is it here? Next question number 27 is there. A wave of frequency. Now this is the here phase difference is given 60 degrees. We know that here phase difference is equal to 2 pi by lambda into path difference. Now what is here? Path difference we have to find here. Path difference is equal to lambda by 2 pi into phase difference. Phase difference is delta theta. Now delta x is equal to lambda by 2 pi, 60 degrees. 60 degrees means the phase difference is pi by 3. Now what is here? Pi cancel. Delta x is equal to lambda by 6 we are getting. Now lambda value we find from the frequency and velocity. Here v is equal to nu lambda. Here what is here? Lambda is equal to v by nu. V is equal to how much given? Here that is a 360 by frequency is 500. Now substitute here. Delta x is equal to, we are getting here, this is a, here delta x is equal to 360 by lambda by 6. Lambda by 6 means 360 by 500 into 6. Now what is here? This is 6 ones are 60. Now what is here? This one here 60. Here 0 0 cancel. Delta x is equal to 6 by 50. This is in meters. Then converting into centimeters into 100 centimeter. Now what is here? 52 now here 12 centimeter is answer. Now what is here? Delta x. Here what is here? Path difference is equal to how much here? 12 centimeters we are getting. Right. So one big foot. Now see the question number 28. And two waves of almost equal frequencies. Now time taken to travel in between the successive maximum means beat frequency is asking here. Now first we find the beat frequency. Beat frequency is equal to formula the change in the frequency mu1 minus mu. Now suppose mu2 is bigger, mu2 minus mu1. mu1 is bigger, mu1 minus mu2. Now this is the frequency. The time interval asking. Time interval means frequency and time interval both are reciprocal to each other. So time interval t equal to what is we are getting here 1 by mu1 minus mu. Means here which option is correct here? A option is correct. Next we go to the question number 29. Next this is a 28. Next we go to the question number 29. Now electric charges 1 microcoulomb minus 1 microcoulomb 2 microcoulomb are placed in A at the corners of A, B, C. Now listen here. Here this is here we have the three charges 1 microcoulomb and placed at the corners. Three corners of the triangle. Here what is here? A, B, C at the A. Here next one is a B, another one is a C. Now this is I am taken as a A here. This is B and this is C. Now what is I am placing here at the A? I am placing as a 1 microcoulomb here minus 1 microcoulomb. This is what is here 2 microcoulomb. Now what is here? Here this is ABC I am considered here. Now what is here? Having the length is 10 centimeters is given. Each one is having the length is 10 centimeter and 10 centimeter and 10 centimeter. Now what is that? This 2. Now the resultant force on C and the C is force is asking here. Now C is the 2 microcoulomb is there. These two are repel each other. F1. Now these two are attract each other. F2. Now this is the angle between these two. Now this is the what is here? The angle this is the 60 degrees. Now angle between these two is 120 degrees. Now this is the resultant. Now resultant is makes how much angle here? This is 60 degrees means resultant is also makes how many degrees with any one force from this from the F2 force. That resultant F is making the angle is the 60 degrees. But here 120 is the angle between the F1 and F2. Now here we find this one. Here directly these two options the answer is right is there. Now 60 degrees with one of the forces. But how much value is we have to calculate? How to calculate the resultant value? Resultant value we calculate from F is equal to formula F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 and F2 cos 120 degrees. Now this is a 120 why I am taking this the angle between the F1 and F2 is 120 degrees. Now what will be here? First I am writing the force F1. F1 is equal to here we are writing here that is the force between I am taken as a and C. Now 1 microcoulomb 2 microcoulomb that is 1 by 4 by epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. Now find here F1 value. F1 is equal to 9 into 10 power of 9. 1 microcoulomb is 1 into 10 power of minus 6. 2 microcoulomb is 2 into 10 power of minus 6 by r. 10 centimeter means 10 into 10 power of minus 2 whole square. From this we are getting F1. Now from this next we find the F2. F2 also same that is a force between 1 microcoulomb and 2 microcoulomb. Same value we are getting. 9 into distance is same here 10 centimeter. Here 1 into 10 power of minus 6 into 2 into 10 power of minus 6 by 10 into 10 power of minus 2 whole square. Here we calculate the F1 and F2 value, substitute in this equation. That final value we are getting as a F1 is F is equal to 1.8 newtons we are getting. That is a 1.8 newtons. This is a 60 degrees with one of the forces is there. Here this is the reason here. here from this we eliminate these two options because of 30 degrees. How we can have resultant F is makes an angle 60 degrees with any one of the force. With F2, resultant force F is making how many degrees here? 60 degrees. Here 60 degrees means here also 60 degrees. But 120 is the angle between the F1 and F2. Using this 120 we find the resultant force. The resultant force is making an angle with any one of the forces how many degrees? 60 degrees. And 60 degrees we know that we eliminate these two. These two answer is there, but value is required. That value we have to find using this equations. That value we calculate in this one. Value final value we are getting 1.8 newtons. This is the question number 29. Next we go to the question number 30. Next question number 30. Now, 2 point charges kept at a distance DEA. The force between them is F. The distance at which they are exert the same force when they are placed in the medium. In the medium, what will take here? This is A. A means formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Saying Q1 and Q2 by R square. This is the A medium. Epsilon naught is coming. Now, in the medium, F A, this is F medium is equal to 1 by 4 pi K epsilon naught is coming. This is in the medium. Medium means epsilon we can take. Epsilon is equal to K into epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Same distance. Dielectric constant K is. Now dielectric constant is asking here same when they are exert the same force, the distance D. Now the same distance is given. Now what is asking here? Dielectric constant distance, the distance D at which exert the same force. Here distance is taken as a R. Here distance is taken as a R dash square. That is here what is here D dash, it will be giving here D is a, we can take here D dash here. D dash here D is a. So I am writing here distance is D square. Here I am taken as a distance is D dash square. That is. Now what is here? F force is same. F A is equal to F medium. So what is here? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by D square is equal to 1 by 4 pi into K epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by D dash square. Now what is here? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught cancel. Q1 and Q1 cancel. Now what is the remaining here? 1 by D square is equal to here 1 by K into D dash square. Now what will be there here? This is a K into D dash square is equal to D square. Now D dash square is equal to what is here? D square by K. Now D dash is asking that new distance. Now new distance D dash is equal to under root. When we making the under root, here D square under root is a D. Here K under root is under root of K. Now what is we are getting here? D dash is equal to D by under root of K. This is here totally 30 questions are completed. Remaining 30 questions will be discussed in the next video. Okay, thank you.